Can you hear the music? I need you to tell me if you can hear this music. Can you hear the music? Hello everybody, hello people wherever you are all over the world. You are in Africa, you are in Europe, you are in America. Thank you so much for joining us. We just want to appreciate you. It's Wazobia Global Special. You know, this is the Maiden edition, and you know, we are here live, you know, to really appreciate the good things that, you know, we are doing all over the world. We are here to really, you know, kickstart something that will provide like to entertain, to also to, you know, create awareness or even information. Hello, wherever you are. I've been getting calls. Hello?
Your caller just hung up. Press 2 to call.
We lost this call, the call. You know, people have started calling me. So anyway, it's Wazobia Global Live weekend special. We thank God. We thank you for joining us. And again, we are live from our studio in Southfield, Michigan. We are live from Southfield, you know, Wazobia Global Studio in Southfield, Michigan. That's how we do it. That's how we make things happen. You know, people wherever you are all over the world, we appreciate you. We thank you for joining us. Today is gonna be, you know, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun today. You know, so we have so many segments today. We're gonna be having interview segment. We're gonna be having topic segment. We're gonna be having review segment. So we have a lot of things to do today. It's fun, and I know you'll be able to enjoy it. I mean, we keep starting this with praises just to thank God for making this possible. We want to thank Him for, you know, when you say you want to do something and you are doing it, He's the one that is making it possible, not by your own power. So that's why we decided to start with praise. You know. And so as we are here, we're going to be doing so many things. You know, we are going to review. There will be a movie review. There will be question and answer section. We'll be having a special guest, and we'll also be, you know, listening to nice music. So, you know, if you cannot hear the music, let me know, you know, so that we can turn it up. I mean, that's how we do it. People have started calling in. And again, we want to thank you. For everything. Before we go, I think we're gonna listen to music more before we go to our next segment. So today, we're gonna be talking, making like a short advert. The idea behind this is also, to showcase the good things that our people are doing wherever they are, all over the world. We want them to appreciate the good things they are doing. So, first segment, we're gonna be talking about Fashion International. Yeah, Fashion International. It's a fashion house based in Southfield, Michigan. This is Fashion International. Yeah, it's a fashion house based in Southfield, Michigan. If you are in Southfield and you want nice suit, if you're a guy and you want nice suit, then I want you to go to Fashion International. They are located at 15612 West 10 Mile Road. 15612 10 Mile Road, Southfield. They do all kinds of men apparel. They do suits. They have shirts. They even have custom made. When we say a lot of our people are making progress wherever they are all over the world. This is just one of them. He is making progress, and he has set up the company for like 20 years now. His Fashion International is located at 15612 West 10 Mile Road, Southfield, city of Southfield. And no matter your size, they get something for everybody. You see, as you can see, they have different sizes of suits, they have shirts, they have shoes, they have everything. So they have something for everybody, regardless of your size, whether you are tall, you are long, you are short, you are plus size or you are slim size. They got everything, So you want to pay, and their prices are affordable. Yeah, it's gonna be Fashion International, and they are located at 15612 West 10 Mile Road, Detroit. Yes, that's what we're doing. And again, our next segment in the program, I'm gonna call on Triana. Triana is my editor at Wazobia. She has seen this new movie, Black Panther. She wants to talk about it. Triana, please, how are you doing today? Yeah, she's stepping in to talk about it. How are you, Miss Triana? How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's nice having you here. Oh my God. You said you're going to make it, and you made it.
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you. So what do you have to say? I want to talk about the movie. What's the movie about?
Okay. Well, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what Black Panther is, and today was the day that it came out. Some people had the opportunity to see it last night, but today is the day that it's coming out worldwide. So if you haven't had a chance to get your tickets, you might want to get one now because they're selling fast. So, and some people don't exactly know what Black Panther is. They know that it's a Marvel movie that they just came out with, but the first time that they actually previewed the Black Panther superhero character, which was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, was for a Marvel comic franchise that was made. He made his first appearance in the Fantastic Four number 52 comic book in July of 1966. So them bringing him into the movie characters actually happened the first time when they did the 2016 Captain America Civil War. And that's at the time where the Black Panther's father, King T'Chaka, was killed by what they thought at the time was the Winter Soldier. So these are those times that you actually get a little background history of the movie before you go in there to actually see it. It's full of different characters, different well-known people. With so many different people in this movie, it's so hard to even name them all, but they're all well-known people.
Some of these known people, can you mention some of them?
Well, Angela Bassett is in there. Chadwick Boseman is the main character. He plays the King T'Challa.
Okay.
So there's like I said, there's so many different characters, and I don't want to mess up their names because of course you know who they are, and of course you can go ahead.
And Lupita is also there. This African lady.
Yeah, she's also there as well.
Oh yeah, so excited.
So it's so many different people. And one of the people I was having a conversation with, she was afraid to go see the movie because she thought that she would have to look at the previous movies. You know how sometimes the Marvel shows, they'll have different segments and little nuggets in there from other shows and other movies and other television programs. So if you haven't seen the other movies or haven't seen the other television programs, you don't know what's going on. But they did a really good job of doing a recap of what's going on, what happened, and how they got to the point in which Black Panther became a Marvel movie. So if you haven't went to go see it, like I said, go get your ticket. It's a wonderful movie. It's very interesting. It's very informative. It's not like some people may have think that it's because it is set in Africa that they are going to treat one tribe better over the other. They did a really good job of taking the best of multiple tribes and multiple countries and putting it together and showing the best of Africa to the world.
Okay, so the movie has succeeded in showing the best of Africa to the world, right? And I must add this, that it's a movie that just came out, I think it was officially released today.
Yes.
It was officially released today, and it's being shown everywhere all over the world, like Liberia. I think Silverboard Gallery, we should be showing it in Nigeria. Silverboard, they are showing it in Liberia. I mean, so many countries, and people in the US now. I mean, what does that movie mean? I mean, what does that do? I mean, what kind of feeling did you have after seeing this movie?
Well, part of it has to do with the fact that mainstream media, mainstream Hollywood movies have a tendency to show black actors and black people and black characters in like subservient roles, where they show them as maids or housekeepers or drivers or different things like that. Mm-hmm. So this is a particular movie where the main character is an African king. That's something that we don't get an opportunity to see unless, of course, there's Shaka Zulu or other things like that. But that's not something that most people know anything about because those are older movies. Mm-hmm. So you have this person that most of the cast are African or African Americans. Mm-hmm. So you have the opportunity to show, and they're portraying someone that are prominent, well-to-do, educated Africans. Mm-hmm. So these are the characters that they're playing, that they know about their history, that they know about their ancestry. But not only that, they're smart and they're looking towards the future of what they can do and how they can make things better for their people. Mm-hmm. Other than showing Africans as running around in dirt and don't have clothes on. And other things that they show historically when you show a U.S. movie, that's the first thing they there show us, or show us in mainstream media that people are starving or whatever else it is. So, but on the other side, just as showing African or African American character, that we are smart, that we are intelligent, that we are people that can look towards the future, that we can do these different things, versus showing us just as maids and housekeepers and drivers and different things like that. Just the furthest that you can go is just being a servant, not showing that you can be a king, that you can be a leader, that you can sit there and move a people forward in a direction that may not be popular, but you can do that as a leader.
I think what that movie reminded me of is Coming to America. And I remember watching Coming to America like so many years ago, and it painted a picture of there's wealth in Africa. There are good things in Africa. Africa, of course, it may be a developing continent. There's enough money in Africa, so we are rich. It's just that, maybe some people have been squandering the money, but we still have money. And when we come here now, we still bring all those education, intellect, and all those things here. So and that's exactly what, because when I saw it, it shows that technology has existed in Africa since, because they were talking about this country, Wakanda, what's the name?
Yes, this is a fictional country.
Yes.
But what they did was they brought the culture from different countries and different things that the women wear, the different things that the men wear, how they do different things, the different colors and everything else. All those different things from other countries that they tried to bring together. Even though this country is fictional, they still want to show these are the different things that they're not showing you about Africa. They're showing you the beauty of our women, the beauty of how men treat our women, how they respect them, how they think, how they know, those different little things like that they try to bring in to sit there and show people that these are the different things that can go on. These are the different things that do go on, not just what mainstream media shows you. Everybody is not killing each other and stabbing each other and everything else, and that's on the U.S. side and on the continent of Africa. Everybody is not doing the things that you see that's negative that they show you on mainstream media. There are the positive. There's the things that they're doing. They don't have to stand up and sit there and say, hey, look at me. They're actually just doing what they're supposed to do and do what they would normally do. They're just not getting praise for it, and they're not getting the recognition that they would get on mainstream media. So that's why we're so positive and so happy about the movie, because it's the complete opposite of what they normally show us. And we want our children to see that, yes, this does exist. There are kings in Africa. So they'll actually know that
tell them.
Queens, and these things actually existed in your history. For African American children, your history didn't start at slavery. There's history before that, and you have to know that.
So there are kings in Africa. There is royalty in Africa. There are a lot of good things in Africa, and that's what this movie is showcasing the best of Africa. And one thing I find attractive about the movie is he's showcasing. I mean, he's succeeded in showcasing women as warriors who can take responsibility, who can protect a nation, who can contrary to what people think. What do you think about that?
It's the way that they portrayed is that yes, we are strong, yes, we are warriors, yes, we are the backbone to most countries simply because of the fact that we are the ones that bear the children and we teach them what's the next thing they should do, how they should act, how they should feel about themselves, how they should be proud about themselves. But it also didn't take anything away from any of the men's characters or the male's characters, so they allowed them to still be the leader, but they still did what they were supposed to do. So they were able to coexist on the same plane. That yes, they knew that he was the king. Yes, they knew that these different generals and everything else was doing what they were supposed to do, but they were also able to stand in their own light and their own shine and do their particular thing that they were supposed to do to move the country forward and to do the different things that they were supposed to do. So it was never me competing with you or me fighting with you because I'm a general in this army, so I should be better than you, or because I've been doing this longer than you, that I should know more than you. They were able to sit back and communicate with each other and let the men do the thing that he was created to do and what he was designed to do, whatever his particular role was, and he was also allowed to allow her to do the same thing and use her pluses and positives and the things her talents and gifts to make things positive for everybody else around. So
we are saying that everybody has assigned roles. Together we have collective roles, but each of us has assigned roles towards making the best out of our community, towards making our community better. So nobody. I mean, so many trees make a forest. Yes. That's basically what it means.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Triana, for coming to share this with us. Thank you so much. And she is an author. She also authored this book and this planner. Yes, she's an author and she is the editor of Wazobia. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
So, well, we are gonna have some music too before we bring in our next guest. Yeah, so we'll be having some music. Before we bring in our next guest. Ahead, we'll be having the president of Yoruba American community very soon. Yeah, he has arrived in the studio. We'll be having him very soon. Hope you enjoyed the music. Yeah, we brought that music specially for you to appreciate our cultural heritage. Yeah. Yeah, the president of Yoruba American community is already in the studio, so we'll be bringing him in any moment from now. I will usher in my guest. I'll be ushering in my guest now. Yeah, my president, the president of the American community is coming to the studio now. Yeah. So the president of the American community is coming into the studio now. So you can see. Yeah. My president. And it's beautiful. Hello, man, your call. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. We have in our midst the president of Yoruba American community. He's right here in our midst. We're gonna be talking. But I know because some people don't understand Yoruba, that's why we won't go into Yoruba all the way. We're gonna be mixing it up so that at least everybody will be able to be part of the program. My president. It's nice seeing you here.
Nice seeing you.
Right in the midst, we have the Honorable Kayode Makun, the new president of Yoruba American community. We have him in our midst. Honorable Makun, you want to say hello to people at home?
Hello, my people. Eku Osikoi, Eku Gbanyi. And and I just want to say thank you, for being a member of the audience this evening. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's my president, our new president, Yoruba American community, the umbrella body of all Yorubas in America. Yeah, Yoruba American community. We just don't have Yoruba. We also have the Americans in our midst. So that's what makes the organization so unique. In the sense that it's not just Yorubas gathering together. We also have Americans who believe so much in our culture, who believe so much in our heritage, who believe so much in what we do, our behavior, the way of life, and they say they want to join us, which is even good, which is really, really nice. And I mean, God are the days when we want to be like Americans. Now, Americans are now tracing their lineage back to Africa. They want to find out, okay, where did we originally even come from? That's my president here. Can we please, can you introduce yourself? Introduce Arayi and Mama Yoruba. And we also have, okay.
My name is Samuel Kayode Makun. And I originally am an engineer, or was an engineer, but coming to this country, I now changed my profession to health information management. And I'm a registered health technician, and I have an MBA in healthcare management. And I am an instructor with Dorsey Schools, which is a business school. And I lecture at Baker College too. And then I do remote medical calling from home. And I'm married to an American.
Okay.
I have 4 children.
An American married to another American.
All right. So invariably, that's all about me. I play tennis and I do all the fun things.
Okay. Like I said earlier, we have when I say big fish, it's a big fish because he's the president of the Yoruba American community. I want to go Yoruba American community in Michigan. We have to bring him here to come and talk about what the organization is all about. A lot of people have been calling before you even came. They said they wanted to talk to you. I said, okay, they should wait till 4:30 so that by that time you will be here. Can you really tell us what YAC is all about? Can you Yoruba American community? All about? So much.
What is that is that about 16 years ago, some elders like Elder Statesman Da Silva, Ayo Da Silva, Dr. Prince Adeleke, Otumba Shala Oluwole, and Honorable Yunusa, and some other people I can know. And then I think Omoyele, Honorable Moyele, they came together and said, okay, what can we do to help foster unity among the Yorubas that are here in Michigan, and that how can we promote, each other, and then how can we help others when they come mainly from Nigeria, because I can tell you that I was one of the beneficiaries of that gesture, because when I first came to this country, it was the Yoruba American community that really stabilized me. And from on that platform, that was how I was able to kind of, launch myself into this society, because they really made me to really integrate into the society fast and steady. So the goal of Yoruba American community is to bring up, to promote the culture of the Yorubas. That is the first and foremost. And then secondly, to help empower, the Yorubas in America and Americans, economic power. All right? And like I said, to help with immigration and other things, so that right? And so invariably, we are there, for you, so that you can know that there are some people that are after your welfare in this country, so that we don't want any Yoruba or others that are Nigerians, to really suffer, and then regret coming to this country.
So
that is it for me.
So invariably, in context, the Yoruba American community was set up to protect the interests of Yorubas in America, and also especially people who are just coming to the system, to even find a way to integrate them. That's when you go to a new place, you need to settle down. So that's what Yoruba American community has been doing, right?
Exactly.
And you even said you're also a beneficiary, that when you came in so many years ago, it took this organization to hello. 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 I'm going hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'm going you, but I'm on Koshi. Hold on. Hello? 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 Well, I see one or two people. So, as well, the organization has been, you are also being a beneficiary as you. So, what would you say, what would you say have been the accomplishment of the American community since particularly?
Yes, like I said.
This is from Adverts.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Sir. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Not bad.
We are live on Wazobia Global Weekend Show, and we have President of Yoruba American Community, Honorable Kayode Makun here. So you are live on Wazobia Global Show.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, Makun?
I'm doing good. How about you?
That's good. Not bad.
Sir, what's your name, sir? Kí lorúkọ yín, sir?
My name is Wale Adenuga.
Oh, what you pè tẹ́ Thank you so much, sir. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, sir.
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir. Do you have any question for the president, or you have any advice or contribution you want to make to the program?
I think you guys have chosen a topic to discuss on today,
Yes, sir.
and that is what I'm calling for.
Oh, is it about should parents dictate their children's career?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, we're still gonna talk about that. It probably is gonna be in the next segment because it's it's segment by segment. But this segment is just to. We can also talk about that now. But we just want to ask President of Yoruba American Community questions about if you have any questions for him. And the next segment, that will be around 5 o'clock. We start talking about that by 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay, that will be around 5 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I think that Mr. Makun is the newly elected president of Yoruba American Community, right?
Yes, exactly.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Benny, sir.
Benny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I spoke with you the last time we held inauguration for you being the next president of the association.
Yes, I remember
And
that.
I was discussing with you about whatever years that we guys live over here, we should not forget home.
Yes. Yes.
I believe you can retract that statement between you and I.
Yes, I did remember. I do remember. I do.
Oh, okay. So, the only thing that advice I can give to you is how to rally around all the Yorubas in the Detroit community within the United States as a whole, which is possible, but most especially within the Yoruba in the Detroit area.
Yes.
Just to foster an ongoing process between each one of you. We're all Yorubas. It might be from Malaysia or from Osun or from Osogbo or whatever. I believe we are still one.
Yeah.
And my advice is just to keep devise a means of bringing everyone together for the same accord. That's all I have to. That's just my advice to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. Amarimba, and you know the new duro.
All right. Hello?
I said we used to call us back like 5 o'clock when we start the discussion.
Yeah, okay. I'll call back about 5 o'clock just to discuss about the issue of today. All right?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate
All right,
you.
now.
All right, sir. Bye,
No
sir.
problem. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so alàgbà Adédòkun àwọn náà pè wá yẹn wọ́n ní pé àwọn dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún takuntakun tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣe pé we should work hard láti make sure that we sustain unity among Yorubas and other ethnic groups. So another question I have for you is, in what way is YAC sustaining unity between Yoruba people in diaspora and other ethnic groups? In what way? What are what's YAC doing towards this area?
Yeah, what we've been doing, like we've been reaching out to all other ethnic groups, and then because we said that when you get to the airport, nobody calls whether you are APT, you are or you're Ondo, you are Ibadan, or you are Igbo, they all say, are you a Nigerian? All right, so invariably we have already integrated with what we call Council of Nigerian Presidents. All right, so YAC is a member of that committee, and what we do is to foster unity among all the tribes. And that is the one way of we trying to foster unity among other groups.
Our viewers back home, if you want to call the president, if you have anything to say to him, you have to dial 248-864-5217 via WhatsApp or regular call 248-864-5217. 248-864-5217. Yes, via WhatsApp. So, what should we be expecting from you now?
Yes, what you should be expecting from me is, I thank the past administration. They've been doing a very good job. All right, then I want to take it further. All right, because this year what we are trying to do is set up a scholarship foundation, for our children. And I'm gonna be which is Balogun in Yoruba. So, and we want to help our children, to achieve the best that they can do. And how do we do that? By providing, for them. Okay, and and how do we do this? Is that we are trying to encourage parents, to bring their children down to the yak meetings and yak functions and etc. like that. And then we are planning, like I said, to empower the members economically. That is, we invite guest speakers, to teach them how to do these things, and we're talking about other things that can entrench them into the society, and those are the. And then this year you're gonna see a lot of things that we're gonna do in among the Yorubas, because we are trying to attract other professionals to see that Yak is an umbrella for every Yoruba that is here in Michigan, and for them to be able to give their own, because what we are doing is we want to help each other, right? And when we attract all the professionals, then we can use whatever that we have to help each other. If you are a lawyer, then you should be able to help others. If you are a doctor, if you are a nurse, if you are a journalist, then you should be able to help each other, for growth.
Once again, ó dẹ̀ pé WhatsApp wa any problem but mo dẹ̀ pàtì yanjú ẹ̀ sí 1248-864-5217. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pè láti outside the country, you might need to use, depending on where you are, but zip code your America is 1, so 1248-864-5217. 1248-864-5217. It should be working now, because I got feedback that they couldn't get through, but I think it should be okay now. 1248-864-5217. You can call us via WhatsApp or even a regular number. Thank you. So we want to make sure that all our technocrats begin to work together for the benefit of the community.
Exactly.
And how do we intend to do that?
Like I said, I've been reaching out, to a lot of them, and I've been giving them, show them my vision, share my visions with them, and then ask for their inputs, all right, and then tell them my goal and where I'm going with the Yoruba American community. And I don't even stop with the Yorubas. I went as far as with the Americans. All right, that look, this is our goals, this is our aspirations, this is our mission. All right, and when you have a good mission, all right, I think other people will want to help, and they want to be part of the growth.
So now, Yoruba American Community is an organization that I also belong to. What efforts are you making towards getting more people into the organization. Okay, I want to join YAC. What are the things they need to do? Because a lot of people have been, they messaged me like before today that if they want to become members of Yoruba America, who are the people that can be members of YAC? And what are the things they need to become members of YAC?
Yeah, membership is open to all Yorubas, Americans, and interested individuals that share the same vision with us, share the same goals, and people that are ready to donate their time. That is because it is not something that you just say, oh, I want to be a member of Yoruba American community. You have to be committed. You have to show commitment. You have to show that you want growth, all right? And you have to show that you want to help others achieve the best that they can be, And so there's no restriction, all right? But what we want is we want somebody that is going to share the same vision with us and that is going to promote the Yoruba culture. All right, and then foster unity among all others, and then it's only just that we have a stipend, that you just have to collect funds, and then pay the annual dues. That's all.
And so basically, if they want to be members, they just need it's open to everybody.
Yes.
Even those who are not Yorubas can join. I think the organization, we even have so many people who are not Yoruba. We have like even people like Igbos. I think there was even an Igbo that contested for vice president, right?
Vice presidency, yes.
So it's open to everybody, right?
Everybody, yes. You are right.
So you have heard from my president that Yoruba American community is an organization for Yoruba people, but it's open to everybody. Like I'm also a member of Igbo Cultural Association. Everybody knows I'm not Igbo, but I'm a member of Igbo Cultural Association. I'm also a member of so many organizations. So Yoruba American community is also open to Yorubas and non-Yorubas. So whether you are Igbo, you are American, you are Brazilian, you are here, and you want to join us, we open our doors for you. So, okay, so what advice, do you have any advice for our people back home? Do you have anything to say to them? Once again, if you want to call us, 1248-864-5217. 1248-864-5217. WhatsApp or regular call. Yeah.
Yes, first of all, I just want because we're in sober mode in America right now because of what happened in Florida. So first of all, I will take this time to congratulate with the families of those that lost their children, to that awful situation. And then my advice to people at home, nígbà tó fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ní wípé ẹni ẹbí níbí, ẹni ará, ẹni ọ̀rẹ́, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wá sí America, all right? So ẹ má rò pé ìlú àìmọ̀yàn rí, báwo ni mo ṣe máa ṣe, báwo ni ṣe máa tà á? Well, nǹkan tá a dá Yorùbá American community sílẹ̀ sí nìyẹn láti lè ràn yín lọ́wọ́. And nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe ni wípé kẹ́ ẹ tó máa bọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ rò dáadáa. And nǹkan tó gbà nìyẹn ó gbèrò. That's all.
You're not saying people should not come here, but they should know their purpose here, so that there won't be, and if there are challenges that they see ahead, they should, when they know their purpose, it helps them to, plan ahead.
Yes, because when you have a goal, when you have a purpose, then it makes your journey, all right, to be easier. So that's my main point, and that's what I'm saying. Because everybody thinks that America is a land of milk and honey, but you have to work. You have to work hard. So it's not like where you just come, you relax.
The money is on top of the tree.
On top of the tree, you are picking it on the floor, on the ground. Okay, but you have to sweat. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to know. And When you are coming, just be ready to work hard. And then, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó bá dẹ̀ bá bí kẹ́ ṣe ra yín lóṣooṣù ọ̀wọ̀. All right, and that is what we are trying to do. Kẹ́ ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn. When you taba ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn, then nobody can break us. Then we can have that growth that we are looking for.
See, my president, our president has said it all. The president of the Yoruba American Community, Kayode Makun, has advised us that, especially people back here, people we need to be united. It is when we are united that we can achieve more. And people who are coming here should really have a focus, should have a goal, should have a plan, what they want to achieve here. Ojú ọ̀run sì bẹ̀yẹ fò òun tó dẹ̀ ṣì wà lókè yìí ó sì pa aṣọ ọgbẹ so ẹgbọ́nà ṣì máa ní kó máa wá sílùú yìí ó sì máa wá tó dẹ̀ ṣì máa ṣoríire. I'm telling you, if you are watching me back home now, if God has destined you to come here, you still come here, you still be successful. Forget what Trump is saying. Trump is just Trump. We are still enjoying God's grace here. We don't care about what Trump is saying. And we will not even care about it. So yeah, my president has said that we should be focused and that we should have a plan. And thank you so much, my president, for coming. And I will hope that if we bring you next time, you will listen to us.
Yes, I
will. You will hear our call. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, yeah, the program still continues. And, you know, we will need you to listen to music more. So, yeah, the program continues. Well, once again, we also want to bring one information across to you. Like if you are in Michigan and you need a job, if you are based in Michigan, if you are based in Southfield, if you are watching us, you are in Michigan, there is a vacancy. I mean, there is a vacancy for you. McDonald is hiring. McDonald's they have so many outlets. So if you need a job, they are looking for managers, supervisors, hostesses, crew associates, and maintenance people. So if you are in Michigan, you are in Southfield, or if you know somebody in the US looking for a job in Michigan, then you want to tell them that McDonald's is looking for a job. And you just need to call this number 586-756-5016. 586-756-5016. 586-756-5016. Number, that's the number to call to make inquiry. So they have vacancies for managers, supervisors, hostesses, crew associates, and maintenance. And we have another caller. Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello, this is Sean.
Mr. Sean, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, we are doing good. You are live on our studio. We are having a program. You are live now.
Wow, that's why I'm calling into the program.
Thank you, Mr. Sean. How are you doing today? How is the weather? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. That's Atlanta,
Yes,
right?
Yes, I was monitoring the program on Facebook. I was like, okay, let me quickly call.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Sean. Thank you. So this is, see, the caller is calling from Georgia. Thank you so much. Do you have anything you want to talk to us about today, or any contribution?
I really have been seeing a lot of your good works on been going viral.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of good works on your good work on Facebook. So I just want to encourage you to keep it up. And we are highly impressed, and your program out there has been so beneficial to us. Like, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sean. Thank you. We really appreciate the feedback. You know, we're just trying our best, and every day we aspire to get better and better. Thank you so much for the feedback. It means a lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Sean. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sean from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. He just called. Yeah, okay. So we listen to music. I love this song. That song is from Timaya. And this song is really inspirational. You know, encourages people that no condition is permanent. That I love that song. No condition is permanent. Don't let anybody, bring down on you because of your condition. Things always change, and they change for the better. Still, you want to call us? 248-864-5217. Yes, 248-864-5217. That's the number to dial.
That's why I say Ogologomma, Ogologomma,
Once again, we are back. Thank you for joining us once again. We are back now to the main topic for today. And our topic for today is, should parents dictate the careers of their children? Yes, that's our topic for today. Let's talk about it. Should parents dictate the career of their children? 1248-864-5217. Should parents dictate the career of their children? Let's talk about it. Yes. We all know that our children, God has given us our children. Should parents dictate the career of their children? Let's talk about it. This is the number to call, 1248-864-5217, or if that one is not working, you can also call 586-339-5408. 586-339-5408 or 1248-864-5217. Let's talk about it. We have seen cases that children, will be good in something, and the parents will say, don't do this. This is what I want you to do. And there are other cases that, some children don't even know what they want to do. And it is the parents that will not stand and say, I want you to do this. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So should parents dictate the career of their children? I mean, that's what we want to talk about today. Is 1248-864-5217 or 1586-339-5408. 1586-339-5408. You can only reach us through regular call, but 1248-864-5217 can be through WhatsApp or regular. So let's keep it going. Should parents dictate the career of their children? That's what we are discussing. Yeah, that's our topic for today. Should parents dictate the career of their children? 1248-864-5217. Yes. Then let me also read feedbacks from our people. Yes, we need to read feedback. So that's what I want to do now. Let's read feedback from our people. I know. Yeah, let's get feedback from our people. So, some people have Mr. Peter Oladiro, thank you so much. We thank you. Mr. Oguyinka Femi, thank you so much. Ojúwòwò producer láti UK. Àbá o, ẹ ṣé gan, ó já sọpẹ́ o. Mr. ó já sọpẹ́, ẹ ṣé gan. Mr. Bernard Adéjùmọ̀, ẹ ṣé gan o. Mr. Ọlárẹ̀wájú, ẹ ṣé gan. Miss Rashida, Alhaji Rashida, ẹ ṣé gan. Ẹ ṣé Alhaji Rashida, ẹ ṣé gan. We really thank you. Yes, Mr. Rashida, ẹ ṣé gan. Who else? We really so let's talk about it. Should parents dictate the career of their children, or do you think it's a good thing for parents to dictate the career of their children? 1248-864-5217. That's the number to dial today. Well, I mean, I would say that it could be productive and it could be counterproductive. For parents, sometimes it could be productive because the children don't even know what they want. Sometimes they are too young and they don't know their skills. But the parents who gave that to them, they know them, they know their strengths. So when you channel them to the right means, sometimes it's gonna work and it makes them be the best in what they do. But sometimes it's counterproductive. I remember that when I wanted to be a lawyer. I've always wanted to be a lawyer, but I was told that if I go to read law, they will not take care of my education. That really discouraged me, and I had to go and do something else. And we've seen medical doctors who are forced to go into medicine. They will become doctors and they will go into politics. They will not even practice at all. I've seen a lot of lawyers who are into fashion now. When you ask them what did they do, they say, yeah, I went to law school. They did everything, but now they are into fashion because that is what they have always wanted to do this. But probably because they have to satisfy their parents. You say, okay, this is what my daddy wants, and I'm gonna give it to him, and I will go ahead and do mine. We have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you doing today?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. You are live. We can hear you.
I'm fine, and you?
So where are we talking to?
I'm fine.
This is Abiola Sholante from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, Miss Abiola Solanke, how are you doing today?
This is Abiola Sholante from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, Miss Abiola Solanke, how are you doing today?
It's her. It's playing.
Great.
Oh, okay. So what do you have for us today? What do you have? Do you have any contribution, or you just want to say hello to us, or you have something to say about parents influencing or dictating the career of their children? Do you have anything to say?
I have a little bit of feedback. Well, number one, I'd like to congratulate you on the work that you're doing. Also, I have a little bit of feedback, and then I had a couple of questions.
Okay.
One thing that I wanted to say was that I think that, number one, I think that parents will probably try to dictate the careers of their children. Number one, out of love. They want the best for their children, you know. They want to see them successful. However, I think that it can be counterproductive because the children may not be what the children want, and it may not be what's best for them, you know. The children have to, I think that a parent has to tap into a children's natural abilities and their natural talents. I'll give a perfect example. When I was coming up, my parents observed me very well. And looked into to see what I was good at. When I was a teenager, my parents knew that I liked to write. They also knew they observed me very well. And when I was in high school, my mother came and asked me would I be interested in going to journalism workshops. She asked me if I wanted to go into writing workshops because she knew that was what I was interested in. She never tried to push me into anything that she wanted. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
She asked me different things, and if I said, well, I don't want this, it's not what I wanted, but she tried to, you could ask a child if she or he likes something, and if she or he doesn't like it, that's something, that's another issue. And you can experiment, but if it doesn't work out, at least you can say you tried. But at the end of the day, the child can only succeed at what he or she is good at and what he or she has a passion for. But the parent is good. It's good for the parent to try to steer the child in the way that he or she can go.
So
are you with me?
Yes. So you are saying it is still the responsibility of the parent to guide the children, but not to dictate to them, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes, because the parent is the parent, you know, and children do need guidance.
Okay.
But at the same time, when a child gets a certain age, the child, at the end of the day, so children need guidance when they're young, okay? But at the certain, and children do need molding, but at the same time, I think that it's a give and take. You don't mold a child into something that the child is not. You have to take cues from children and see what they're good at, and see what they're interested in, and see what's natural to them. You can't force I can't remember what the saying is. You can't force something that's shaped one way into something that's shaped completely different. You know. And then by the time a child has matured and reached a certain age, the child has to go in the direction that they're destined to go.
So,
in my opinion.
So parents' duty are just to nurture their children to make sure they are going on the right path, but not necessarily to dictate that this is what you need to do. That's what you're saying.
That's my opinion. But at the same time, I also have questions about that.
Okay, what are the questions you have?
I could ask you, or I'll throw something out on the table, and maybe some other guests could probably discuss it, or you could answer this if you wanted.
Okay.
I gave my opinion about this, but I also have some questions about the best way to communicate this. Because, number one, there's an issue of respectfully. How do you, I'm interested to know, how does a child, once the child gets a certain age, how do they respectfully tell their parents, Mommy, Daddy, I appreciate you wanting to do this, to steer me in this best way, but this is not what I want. This is not the best thing for me, How do they because it's all about communication. How do they have that conversation to not be disrespectful, but to also make their case that to make the best decision for them? That's an issue that I would like to pose to you, or pose for someone else to discuss, perhaps.
Thank you so much, Viola. Thank you. We appreciate your call. I will just say something briefly. Like what I experienced it before. Okay, it's not something that it happened to me. And you see, when parents or guardians want you to do a particular thing, they love you. It's not like they are doing it in a bad way. They are trying to, in their own mind, they want the best for you. Okay? So it's not like, oh, they just sit down somewhere and they just want to run your life. No, they want the best. Most of the time, they look at the market, they look at the situation, they want you to be self-sufficient, they want you to be independent, they want, all those things. But
exactly.
But sometimes
exactly.
the parent fail to take into consideration the child's skills, the skills, the level of listening, the passion, and all those things. So it is not left for the parents to figure out how to merge the two. Okay, this is what this child is capable of doing. If I want him to be a doctor now, and I know there is no.
And that's what my mother did for me. She helped me. She helped me, and she guided me.
Like if I say, tell the child I want you to be a doctor, and I know he's not good in sciences, how do we go there? It's just going to be repeating class. You understand what I mean? But you must be a doctor, and some parents will say you must be a doctor, and they know the child is not good in sciences. So there are ways to go about it. Just like the experience I had recently, like somebody wanted his son to be maybe a physical therapist, and when we realized that the son could not do it, we had to sit down and say, okay. He said, okay, you want him to be in medical field. Okay, can he be physician assistant, or can he be like surgical tech assistant? Can he do that? So at the end of the day, he was able to pick a lesser course, right? And of course, you know that he may not be able to become a physical therapist, but he was able to do something in the medical field, which is okay. So I feel that parents can, when having studied your children, haven't realized, you should be clear on their skills if you are close to them. Then you can sit down with them and discuss, well, this is what I'm doing, what would you like to do? And I think with communication, we can take care of this. Hello?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's my opinion on that.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Biola. Thank you for
Hello?
the call. Yes?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying thank you so much for calling. We appreciate your call.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is still the number to call, 1248-864-5217. If you have any contributions to make on this, let's know. 1248-864-5217. 1248-864-5217. Yes, you still have the opportunity to take part in the program. 1248-8645-217 or 586-339-5408. 586-339-5408. And while we are doing that, we also want to talk to you about another company. It's called Standard Rehabilitation. Standard Rehabilitation, what they do is it's a company that focuses on physical rehabilitation, like you have accident at work or something happened at work and you want to, they will help you, get back to work easily. They will help you, like you have problem, you have an accident and you have accident that involves your bone or ligament or muscle. They help you put everything in order. They give you therapy. They give you, so many things they do. And it's operated by a group of healthcare professionals with extensive experience. They have experience, and they are located at 15705 Livernois Avenue. 15705 Livernois Avenue in Detroit. That's Standard Rehabilitation. Standard Rehabilitation. They are into physical therapy. So if you have accident at work, if something happens, then Standard Rehabilitation is a place to go. They give you the best care. They take care of you. I've been there, so I know what I'm talking about. So if there's if you have any injury, if you have any problem, go to Standard Rehabilitation Incorporated. They are in Livernois in Detroit, and their number is 313-934-2558. 313-934-2558. And if you need more questions, if you need more direction, you can email us or you can, give us feedback through inbox. Yes, if you have any problem, maybe you have pain, any part of your body, or you had an accident, or how you have surgery so many years ago and it's still paining you, then you want to go to Standard Rehabilitation. It's one of the companies owned by our people, and they are really, really making us proud. Dr. Bello and the rest of the team. Dr. Bello is a seasoned physical therapist who is really, really doing well. He's one of the best in his chosen field. So he is the CEO of Standard Rehabilitation Incorporated. So if you have anything that has to do with your bone body, then you want to talk to them. Standard Rehabilitation Incorporated is located at they are located at Livernois in Detroit, and I just put their number there. So if you need to talk to them, then reach out. Thank you so much. We've been talking today about should children dictate the career of their children. That's what should parents dictate the career of their children, and that's what we've been talking about today. Like, okay, we are not denying parents the opportunity of performing their God-given roles, which is nurturing the children. Nobody can deny them of that opportunity. God has given it to them, and that's what they are doing. But should parents sit down and say, you know what, I want you to be a doctor, I want you to be a lawyer, I want you to be an engineer? Is it good for parents to do that? That's our topic today. And of course, we've had one caller who shared our view on it and said, okay, it is the parents' responsibility to nurture, but not really to dictate. Because everybody's skills is different. Each child's skills is different. Each child's ability or attitude is different. So we have to take all those into consideration before we do a blanket order and say, you need to do this or you need to do that. So yes, the line is still open. 1248-864-5217. Can we have music? Thank you. Yeah. So come on, Johnny. That's from P Squad.
that's my pocket. I'm checking on the bounce. My mansion on the bottom, baby, take a look around. My bank and that's my pocket. I'm checking on the bounce. My mansion on the bottom, make you take a look around. Girl, it's up to you, what are the praise?
I like singing. I like dancing. I like showing appreciation. We are live at Wazobia Global Studio in the city of Southfield in the US. That's where we are on Wazobia Global Weekend Show special. Yeah, thank you so much. This is the last segment of the show. Yes, we were gradually, this is the last segment of the show. I mean, in the last 1.5 hours, we've had our special guest. We had Honorable Kayode Makun, the president of the Yoruba American community. We have also talked about should the parents determine or dictate the career of their children. We also had that one. And well, this is the last segment of the show. We want to also showcase some of the things Wazobia Global Media Group stand for, And so for people who don't know, it's a new year, it's a new dawn. I'm so excited about what the Lord is about to do this year. And it's a good thing. By the grace of God, this is our new studio. We didn't borrow it. It's not like we are using, by the grace of God, Wazobia Global now has a studio owned by us where we do what we need to do. And so now we are test running, our equipment, because we're going to have a grand launch very, very soon. So this is a program that will be coming to you every fortnight. We'll be coming to you every fortnight, so that we'll be bringing different people who are making impact. So if you have businesses you want to promote, if you have ideas, if you have businesses you want people to see, and the world is now a global village. So whatever we do here, somebody just call us from Georgia, another person call us from Alabama. So as you can see, the world is a global village. A lot of people have been sending me texts. They call me. They couldn't get through from Nigeria. I don't know what happened. One of my friends also called from UK too. They couldn't get through, but which means they are watching us. So which means, I mean, by what we are doing now, people are watching from so many countries. So if you have businesses that you want to share with the rest of the world, then come talk to us. That's our job, to make it happen. That's our job, to showcase these businesses to the world. That is why Wazobia Global Group, we have this newspaper, Wazobia Global Times. That's what we started with like 3 years ago. And we thank God for the grace. We started 3 years ago. And, you know, we produce this every other month. Then also, we also have the new product we just came out with, magazine. This is high-tech. In fact, this magazine, the kind of feedback I've been getting from it, I'm so excited because God is taking us to the next level. You know, I'll tell people, when people were complaining that our president in the US, President Trump called us shithole, or what did he call us? And I said, yes, he's entitled to his opinion. We have a duty to put all our story in the book. Let it be documented. Let us showcase the good things we are doing. Let us showcase the good things we are doing. That's why we have Wazobia. That's why we have Wazobia WGT magazine, to showcase our business, to showcase the good things we are doing. If you have a wedding, if you have birthday, if you have businesses, this magazine showcases it. And moreover, we are online, and we have people watching us or reading us from over 70 countries across 6 continents. You see, the best thing is if you have an event and we want people to check it out, talk to us, because all they need to do is just to Google your name online. And when they read, I was happy one day when I got some people reading us from Greece, from Malta, from Australia. So which means, you know, if you have an event, it means everybody will be seeing it all over the world. That's why you need to talk to us wherever you are, all over the world. We'll be in Nigeria by God's grace very soon to cover a couple of events. Well, in the US, in Dallas, in Houston, in New York. That's the new thing. WGT will cover events, will cover your events so that the next generation and the generation after that will know that this thing really happened. While the newspaper will also showcase businesses, will showcase your ideas and everything. If you have businesses you want people to see, then you need to talk to us. By the grace of God, Wazobia Global Media Group has not just the newspaper, the magazine. So that's the only organization that I know that we do both now. We have the newspaper, we have the magazine. So you want to talk to us, we have the wider reach. And our website is www.wazobiaglobaltimes.com. www.wazobiaglobaltimes.com. And if you want to reach out to us, it's going to be 1586-339-5408. 1586-339-5408 or 1248-864-5217. 1248-864-5217. And our email is wazobiatimes@gmail.com. wazobiatimes@gmail.com. Yes, wazobiatimes@gmail.com. And we're also on all the social media. We're on Wazobia Global on YouTube, Wazobia Global Times on Facebook, Wazobia Global on Instagram, Wazobia Global on Twitter. So we are everywhere. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. So we are everywhere. Once again, I want to thank you for everything. I want to thank you for joining us. Hopefully, when we come back again, we're going to get better. And also feel free to give us your feedback. We also need to get your feedback. Being the first time we are doing this, we want your feedback on what you like about today's program, and what you need us to work on in the next edition, because it has come to stay. So, yes, as you are going now, I say thank you so much and keep enjoying God's grace. And again, before I go, we also have a planner. We have a planner. It's just $15. It's on our website. We have a planner that will help you to arrange your life and plan your life. You see, time is of essence and it doesn't wait for anybody. That's why we have to hold ourselves accountable when it comes to how we spend our time every day. Today, before we've gone to 3 or 4 places before I came here. You know, we went to see movie, we went to see so many things we've done today. So, and they are timed. Like 1 to 2, we have to be here. 4 to 6, we have to be here. 5 to 6. So when you time, it makes you accountable to yourself. It makes you, it gives you the opportunity to assess your goals. It gives you the opportunity to really measure your goals and see how far you have gone in your own goals and in achieving your goals. And the one you have not done, we can always work on it. So this is a new planner from Wazobia Global Media Group. It's from Ogbo Production, a subsidiary of Wazobia Global Media Group. So in between the planner, which is $15, which you can give to your husband, you can buy it for your wife, and these are things that they will cherish forever. So that's why I don't pay attention to President Trump when he say we are from Shito. People from Shito cannot be doing these good things. So we are good. We know ourselves. This is another magazine, high-tech magazine, that will promote your events like 50th birthday, 40th birthday, 60th birthday, retirement, everything you want to do will promote. And this is Wazobia's Global Times. It promotes your businesses. We have viewership from over 70 countries. So as you can see, and WGTV will come in very soon. That when you have events, people will be able to see it on our YouTube channel. That's where we are going. And once again, thank you so much. And really appreciate you for coming with us, for joining us today. And if you have any feedback, please send it to us via Messenger or email us at wazobiatimes@gmail.com. wazobiatimes@gmail.com. Thank you so much. And let's go. Hope to see you at the top. Thank you so much.
Bishop. Cause my